What's good, YouTube? It's Mamba, back with another video for y'all, man. You already know it's another requested build video, and this time we got Charles Barkley, man. The round mound to rebound. And I actually got two versions, man, so you'll want to stay to the end of the video so you can see the second one. It's gonna be some pretty big changes. One of them can shoot really good. They both can shoot, but one of them can shoot a lot better, and the one that doesn't shoot as well, he's got a little bit better defense and rebounding. But either way, I think both of them will be really good builds to be out there playing like Charles Barkley. You know, Charles Barkley was a really unorthodox player because he was so short at a power forward center position. Like, he was like 6'5", 6'6". And if you look up his height, it does say he's closer to 6'4". But 6'4" and 6'5" be pretty short for 2K. But since he was that unorthodox player, the way that I had to make him is really unorthodox. That's why I did two versions, because the second one, you might not really want to make him like that unless you just built like that. But I ain't even gonna waste no more of y'all time, man. At the time that I'm recording, I got 1,300 of y'all returning to watch my videos. So y'all get that subscribe count as close to that returning viewer number as possible, man. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if this your first time watching my videos, I am the Build Chef, and you're not getting out of this. You gotta subscribe too. So go ahead and click that subscribe button to get well acquainted with the channel, and clicking that like button to help YouTube push my videos out. I really appreciate that. And while you at it, go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. But let's get to it. So with this version, you want to go power forward. Handiness not gonna matter. He wasn't #1, but that's not gonna matter. And you know, he came out of Auburn. So this is where it gets a little weird. So his nickname was the round mound to rebound. So the main thing I'm focusing on is his rebound. And since we're going with a power forward, the shortest you can be is a 6'6", and then you still want to get a high rebound. So what we had to do is go 6'6", max the weight at 265, and max the wingspan at 7'3", and then, you know, a defined body shape for the longest looking arms. And let's get to it, man. So to get them started, we got an 87 close shot with a 76 layup, a 80 driving dunk, a 50 standing dunk, and a 90 post control. But 21 finishing badges, some good Hall of Fame and gold on there. Giant Slayer, Pro Touch, Dream Shake, and Back Down all on Hall of Fame. Then you got Fearless, Fast Twitch, Drop Stepper, Post Spin, and Masher all on gold. Limitless, Aerial Wizard, and Acrobat on silver. Then you got Slithery, Posterizer, and Rise Up all on bronze. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, you're gonna love what that bully's gonna be on. But the finishing gonna be insane. Like, he wasn't somebody that was dunking on you because he was so short at the 4 and the 5 position, but he had some really good footwork and post control. I went ahead and gave you that 80 driver dunk so you can get the quick drops, so you'll have a glitchy dunk package. The driving layup gonna be solid, and with that 87 close shot, you're gonna be finishing in the paint just like you were big. So the build's gonna be fun, man. Let's go ahead and get on to the shooting. So the shooting is real lovely, man, real scrumdiddlyumptious. We got an 81 midi with a 69 3 ball and a little 58 free throw. You know, who cares about that? But you got 16 shooting badges on the Charles Barkley build, and I think that's really kind of overkill, but I had the extra attributes, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 3-pointer. But you got Space Creator, Comeback Kid, Volume, Clutch Shooter, Slippery, and Midi Magician all on Hall of Fame. Green Machine, Amped, and Guard Up on gold for you. Blinders, Corner Specialist, and Claymore on silver, and then you got Agent 3s and Catch and Shoot on bronze. You definitely shouldn't have Agent 3s on Charles Barkley, but I just kept putting it up and it kept on going for me, so we got it. No Dead Eye, no Limitless, you know, he wasn't shooting threes like that. But you do got that God tier mid-range level. And then I was thinking, like, whenever you get your takeover, your 3 is gonna be going up at least 5 anyway. And then if you ran Juice as the little perk, it could raise your 3 even more, so you really could be a little demon with this Charles Barkley, man. And you're gonna have some solid jump shots since you do got that 81 mid-range. And I got my jump shot video popping up in your top right corner right now. So go ahead and check that out after the video, man, so you can have a fire jump shot. But I don't think we gotta stay too much longer on the shooting. Let's go ahead and get to the playmaking. Let's see what we cooking up. So we cooking up a fine pot of deer ankle. We got a 66 pass accuracy with a 76 ball handle and a 76 speed with ball. That's giving us 16 playmaking badges, man. That's probably more than what you'd expect for a Charles Barkley too. But you gotta remember, he had a real quick first step, and he actually used to dribble a lot. He used to run the offense sometimes, so he could pass too. So we got Vice Grip on Hall of Fame, Unpluggable and Ankle Breaker on gold, Hyperdrive, Quick First Step, Special Delivery, Break Starter, and Post Playmaker all on silver for you. And then Handles for Days, Killer Combos, Clamp Breaker, Bailout, Mismatch Expert, Floor General, Dimer, and Needle Thrower all on bronze for you. You're gonna have what you need to go ahead and get your own buckets, to go ahead and ISO a little bit. You're gonna have some good favorite dribble SIGs. You know, usually I say that you don't get my favorite SIGs, but I actually got a video coming out tomorrow, which is gonna be the same day that this video comes out, that's gonna put you on to another SIG that you can actually use that's gonna be really good with this 76 ball handle. But you can still check out the previous dribble SIGs video. It's popping up in your top right corner right now, so go ahead and check that out. But of course, after the jump shot video, then you'll have your jump shot and your dribble SIG set, man. You'll be ready to go dominate. But let's go ahead and get to the defense. But before we do, by now you should have already liked the video and subscribed and click that bell so you can be notified. But if you didn't, hey, I get it, man. You probably was too excited to go ahead and check this build out. But look, right now, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and click that, and click the other one too, so we can move forward. And if you don't, your phone might blow up in your hand, man. I really wouldn't risk that. I would not risk that. But let's go ahead and get to the defense. So I do love how the defense is looking on this one, but the next one is even better, I promise you. But we got a 73 interior with a 70 perimeter, a 88 steal, a 52 block, a 75 offensive rebound, and an 89 defensive rebound. That's giving us 22 defensive badges, off-ball pist on Hall of Fame, workhorse and box-out beast on gold, interceptor, glove, ankle braces, menace, rebound chaser, and pogo stick all on silver for you. Then you got clamps, challenger, chase down, pick dodger, brick wall, and post lockdown all on bronze. No anchor, you know, he wasn't really blocking too many big man shots, and you 6'6", so you can't get anchor anyway. But I did want to make sure you could at least get chase down on bronze, because he blocked some shots sometimes. He was athletic, but his main point of defense was stealing the ball. So I wanted to have a really high steal, and then that 89 is as high as you can get with your rebound. You get silver rebound chaser at an 85, and you'll need a 93 to get gold rebound chaser. So just working with what I could do with a power forward that's 6'6", just this unorthodox Charles Barkley build, I feel like I did what I really could. Like, at first I had the interior higher, but just looking at the way he played, I feel like I should drop down that interior some and just give him more steal, because I mean, he's short. Like, yeah, you might want to have some more interior, but just being more realistic, I think that having that steal higher would be a lot better for a Charles Barkley. So I don't think we got to stay too much longer on the defense. Let's go ahead and get to the physicals. Let's start finishing them off. So we got an 83 speed with a 78 acceleration, a 94 strength, so we actually got a gold bully, a 69 vertical, and a 91 stamina, of course. So this Charles Barkley got some pretty good speed. Strength was the biggest reason why he was able to be so good and be that round mound and rebound and just be boxing folks out and then be able to score in the post the way he did. But I think that'd be really solid, man. Go ahead and get your gym rat. That's gonna maximize them. All your physicals going up by 4. I hope you can count so you know what that is. But y'all let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about this build for a Charles Barkley? 21 finishing badges, 16 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 22 defensive badges. I think it'll be a really fun build, man. Really weird build, but really fun. Let's go ahead and check out these takeovers. So you got all the glass cleaning, rebounding takes, the post scoring takes, playmaking, and you got the shot creating takes. So you got a wide variety, man. Go ahead and pick your poison. But let's see these shades. You got George McGinnis, Kawhi Leonard, and Jason Tatum. Some crazy shades for Charles Barkley. But what do we make 2K? We made an inside the arc threat. I live with that, man. That sounds about like what Charles Barkley would be. I wish we could have some rebounding in there, but it is what it is. But let's go ahead and get to the second version, man. I ain't gonna go through everything. I'm gonna just pop it up on the screen for you. Just show you what it is. It's gonna be a little different. So if you made this one, you wanna make him at a center. You wanna go 6'7", because that's the shortest you can be with a center. Max the weight at 270 pounds, and then max the wingspan too. The reason that you wanna do that is so you can actually get the rebound more like him. You see I got that 93 rebound, so we got the gold rebound chaser, and you got Hall of Fame box out beast. Then you can go with a 96 strength, so now you see we got bully on Hall of Fame. I don't think when I was making this build I had thought about upping the steal like I did. So if you want to get the steal back to an 88 or closer to an 88, then you know you could drop down the interior and increase that steal. It'll probably take you from 19 to like 21 badges on the defense. And then you see, like I said, the three-pointer. We didn't have any three-pointer on this build, so you got 10 shooting badges instead of 16. And then on the finishing, we got a 91 post control, and the close shot went up by 2, and that's got us with 20 finishing badges instead of 21. I guess that's just because you were center and you 6'7". But yeah, that's the two versions right there, man. Like, pick whichever one you think will be better. The main difference is just that this one's a center and the other one's a power forward. But yeah, that's pretty much it right there, man. You see the build chef strikes again. Got 2 Charles Barkley builds for y'all, man. 2 versions. Y'all keep dropping those build requests for me in the comments, man. Anybody y'all want to see me make any build, you know I can do it as long as 2K allows it, and I'll try to get to it as fast as I can. The next build could finally be Dr. J. It could be Damian Lillard, or it could be Trae Young. You know, I don't really know yet. We'll find out when the next video comes out. But if you like this video, I really appreciate you clicking that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'm out. But before you go, I got some videos popping up for you. You got my most recent upload, you got a video that's recommended for you, or you can check out this playlist that's gonna show you all my NBA player builds. Either way, pick your poison, man, and I'm out.